Hello everyone, Runner85 here, bringing you my build for the 7-star normal Tera Porygon2 raid. Now we got Porygon2 here because the Nintendo Switch 2 has just released this weekend, so I think it's a funny nod from Game Freak for this 7-star raid. So let's look at our build here. So as you can see, we are using our trusty friend Annihilape. We've used Annihilape a lot in our 7-star battles, and so we're going to use another version of this Annihilape. It's going to be slightly different from the ones we've used in the past. Unfortunately, we can't use Rage Fist, which is Annihilape's signature move, because Porygon's a normal type, and ghost moves can't hit normal type Pokemon. So we will have to adjust, so we'll talk about that in a minute. So you can see Annihilape is a fighting ghost type. The ghosts being nice here initially because of the tri-attack from Porygon2 that won't be able to hit us. So Porygon will be using Psychic on us, which is a pretty powerful move, but it's not a stat move, so we'll be able to survive. And Psychic has a chance of dropping our special defense. So with the Defiant ability that Annihilape has, that'll raise our attack by 2 stages, so that is possible. So we also have Metronome here. That is our held item. We're not using the Shell Bell because we're going to be using Drain Punch as our move, which already heals us. So Metronome here gives our move slightly more power every time we use it, up to 5 times in a row. So you have to keep that chain going. So once we keep hitting the Drain Punches, that will get more and more powerful up to 5 times. And that's going to be a very helpful item here. And we'll basically heal back to full each turn. So let's look at our move set here. So on the left here, let's look at our moves first. So you can see we have Drain Punch. That is our signature move here. Please make sure you PP this up fully. So there's 16 of them. You're going to need all 16. Now as our secondary move, I've chosen Tera Blast here. Now you can choose anything else, really. Anything that hits normal types. But because we are Tera fighting, as you remember from the first screen, Tera Blast will be a fighting move, so then that's just another fighting move we have. This is just backup in case you were to run out of Drain Punches for some reason. You do definitely want to have some other type of move, otherwise you really can't hit the Pokemon. Then we have 2 more status moves. So Screech is the first one. Let me show you these so you can actually see them. So Screech lowers Porygon's defense by 2 stages, which is super helpful, but notice its accuracy is 85%, so it's not fully accurate, so just keep that in mind. I do this at the very beginning to just kind of lower Porygon's defenses and allow me to heal back up a little bit more quickly. And then Focus Energy. We've used Focus Energy on Annihilape before, but this just increases the critical hit ratio, allowing Annihilape to make a critical hit 50% of the time, which means you're going to hit crits a lot, which is great with Drain Punch because that's going to allow you to heal back up, back to full. So these are our 4 moves. What we're going to do, turn 1, Porygon's going to set Trick Room, which means it's going to move first, and then we're going to Focus Energy right away, and that'll allow us to hit crits. And then we're going to Drain Punch, and we're going to do that until we feel comfortable that we've healed back up. You can throw a Screech in there as well, but your health might be quite low, so you need to start Drain Punching right away. So you just kind of play it by ear. If you don't get a Screech in, it's not the end of the world. Porygon does reset its stats at 80% of the time remaining, so it's not like if you don't Screech, it's really not the end of the world. It's just for the initial parts of the battle. And then basically, it's just Drain Punch till the end. It's going to steal your Tera Orb charge at 90% time remaining, so you likely won't get to Tera right away. You'll have to Drain Punch a bunch. But once you can Tera, then it's Tera fighting Drain Punch till the end. And that's it. It's quite an easy build and quite an easy battle. There's really not a lot to it. Now let's look at the EVs here and IVs. For IVs, these are all perfect. Special attack doesn't matter here, so you don't need to hyper train the special attack, but everything else needs to be hyper trained. And then for the EVs, you can see because of the sparkles, we got 252 in HP and 252 in attack. And I honestly don't know which one I threw the 4 in because this is a build I already had. But in the description below, I'll have a paste with all this information. I would put the 4 in special defense because Porygon is a special attacker and it's going to be using special moves on you. So, and then obviously Defiant is the move here. It kind of doesn't matter. I didn't really come into account in most of my testing. So it's not a super important move to have, or ability to have, I should say. So that's it, basically. Once again, you get in, focus energy, drain punch to the end. That's basically it. Tera when you can. That's what you do. So that is the build. It's quite simple. It's how we attack these normal types. So yeah, I hope you like this build. If you use something different, let me know in the comments below. I always like to try other builds, try out something new. And if you like these videos, I'd appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel or liking the video. It helps a ton. So thanks so much, everybody. Happy battling. Alrighty, let's use our Annihilape build on this 7-star normal Tera Porygon2 raid. So as a reminder, on turn 1, we're going to focus energy, which is going to increase our critical hit ratio, making us able to hit critical hits at about 50%, which is great. And then we're basically going to drain punch until we can Tera. We have the Metronome item, so every time we use drain punch, it'll be slightly more powerful, up to 5 times in a row. So, and the drain punch will keep healing us up. So, should be pretty good here. Okay, we got Intimidator. Oh, we got Gardevoir. Gardevoir can heal us up. Intimidate doesn't really matter here. Porygon's a special attacker. It sets Trick Room right away, so it's going to move first. Which is fine. Alright, so we're going to focus energy. And actually we'll Screech on turn 2. Ooh, that did a ton of damage. Okay, we're going to actually have to Drain Punch here. Did not get a crit, I don't think. Oh, that was a crit. Okay. This should give us some good heal back. Almost back to full. I want to be able to Screech here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. It's going to lower the defense of Porygon by 2 stages. So it hit. It's not a perfectly accurate move, so it doesn't always work. Tera Orb Charge changes. That's fine. Okay, I'm going to Drain Punch. Ooh, that was so close. Ah, there we go. That was a nice crit. And that should heal us just about back to full. There we go. Beautiful. Right, shield goes up. That's fine. That was expected. There's a lot of freezing going on here. Thankfully, we can't be hit by Tri-Attack because we are a Ghost type. Tri-Attack is a normal move. The healing here from Gardevoir is nice. All right, there's another one. Another crit. That's the healing from Gardevoir now. Thank you very much. There's negative effects. It doesn't really matter. Oh, the Screech is gone, which is unfortunate. So we lose that defense drop. We cannot use Screech right now because the shield is up. We're going to be able to Tera here shortly, which will increase our damage. Ooh, that was so much damage. The Trick Room is over, so we are moving before Porygon, which is nice. So we can always heal up before it attacks. So we get a nice crit here, we'll be back to full health. Which is good. The Life Dew is always helpful from Gardevoir. Yeah, now with Gardevoir's healing, we'll be back to full, which is great. This Psychic's gonna hurt. Oh, doing so much damage. I had Belly Bolt in my practice run, and it set screens for me, which was so nice. Alrighty, we're gonna Drain Punch again. Now I have Tera Blast here in the event I run out of Drain Punches, but I'm always going to use Drain Punch because it heals up here. There's that Discharge. Yep. And it knocked out Gardevoir, and it paralyzed Driftbloom. And here comes that Psychic. Ooh, it's going to hurt. Oh, that's so much. Now, did I lose my... No, I still have my critical. You can see I still have my critical hit boost. I'm going to Drain Punch again. Give me a nice pretty crit here. Come on. Nice big crit. That'll do it. I don't know if that was a crit, to be honest. Yes. Okay, good. That should heal us all the way back to full. Yep. Beautiful. And another Psychic. This is going to hurt. Just under 50%. That Life Dew will take it. And Drain Punch again. So in my testing, I was able to survive without running out of Drain Punches. You need to PP them up all the way. But the Tera Blast is a good secondary measure here. You could choose any other move. You don't want to choose Rage Fist. Obviously, that is the signature move for Annihilape. It can't hit normal types, so there, we broke the shield now, so this should go much faster, which is good. Back to full. Shield broken. Yeah, that's fine. There were really no negative effects. Oh, so much damage. Alrighty. Drain Punch. Yeah, we got 7 more. This should be enough. Nice. That was definitely a crit. The crits will go so much farther now. It's a pretty easy build with an Annihilape. Just reuse some of the Annihilape builds we've had in the past. And this should hopefully do it. Ooh, so close. Okay, that's okay. We got this. We've got enough PPs of Drain Punch to get through. Thankfully, Psychic is not a stab move for Porygon2, or this would hurt even more. Ooh, Thunderbolt. Okay, well, thank you for the Life Dew there, Gardevoir. I think Gardevoir is frozen. It's just standing there. Yeah, it is. It's not moving at all. But that's okay. We got the knockout here. Alrighty. Whew. Now the question is, what Pokeball do I put Porygon2 in? What is the best Pokeball for our duck here? I always try to put it in a fancy ball. The Dream Ball does look like it's shiny colors. Not a heavy ball. Love Ball, no. Lure Ball, no. Friend Ball, meh. Fast Ball. Actually, I think I'm going to put it in a Fast Ball because we generally use Porygon2 in Trick Room. So that's what I'm going to use. And obviously I would not use this Porygon2 in Trick Room because it has perfect IVs all around. But there we go. We got ourselves a very fast Porygon2. Let's see what stats we got. Oh yeah, we got some Herba Mystica. I'll take it. Hopefully an ability patch. I'll take those as well. Need those some Reg-I team building. Thank you very much if you made it all the way to the end of this video. I hope this build works for you. If you use something different, let me know in the comments below. People have been letting me know their builds, and I have multiple versions of both Scarlet and Violet, so I test this out on all those different carts. So I love to try other builds, not just the ones I build here. So let me know in the comments below, and if you like these videos, consider subscribing to the channel or leaving a like on the video. Thanks so much, everybody. Happy battling.